Hey everyone, Lord Brimstone 1 here, and I've came to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum. So, that leaves C. We've got everyone taken out except for Darm, and we need to go deal with his ass. You've reached the final battle against Darm. It is time to show him what a great swordsman you truly are. Indeed we shall. So, let's take a look at my levels. I am 61. Yeah. Funny enough, this is not the last level. 62 is where you get 99999. You can beat Darm. I mean, Darm is beatable at this level. I mean, 62 would be better, I guess, but yeah. That's not going to happen. So, with that in mind, let's get the necessary equipment and deal with a very hard battle because, yeah, Darm is not a pushover in this version of the game. So we're going to need the Goddess's Ring, as I said before. We're also going to set the speed. Well, let's see here. I will demonstrate something beforehand. So Goddess's Ring equipped. And Magic of Shield. What Magic of well, I'll explain as we go through here. And yes, the bridge is falling apart with lightning as we run across it. It's pretty badass. And behold, the evil of all evils of this game, Darm. It was quite fabulous.
My followers and I were born from the dark magic of the Black Pearl. I am the living epitome of terror and destruction. You don't stand a chance against my forces of decimation. I shall crush and consume.
Best video game taunt from a villain ever. So this is Darm. Now this is Darm on fast speed. Yeah, it's ridiculous. So when you fight him, you want to go on slow. Now you're wondering, how come my HP is not going away? You'll notice my MP meter is ticking away rather quickly. That is the magic of shield. Basically, your HP becomes MP, and it'll go down first. Now, it usually goes down quickly on its own, but if you take damage, it'll go down even faster. This battle is all about attrition. It's a damage race. With that in mind, you want to get clear hits on him. And see, now I'm actually out of MP now. So now it's any hits I take is for real. And yes, when I hit him, he turns in that blue pearl. That's supposed to be the black pearl. It's a blue orb with the flame. In fact, the blue orb in later editions looks like that. So, yeah. That'll get explained later, viewers, and Sight take a beating. Also note the background, the flames shooting out. Notice how it slowly loses color as we do more damage to Darm. Very nice effect. Unfortunately, I'm not going to win this battle. Yeah, Darm's a cheese dick. He is hard as balls. So, with that in mind, let's go ahead and set the speed to slow. This is one of the few fights you actually want to set it to slow. We should be able to deal with him now. Now, winning on the other hand, to be honest, it's part skill and part luck. Darm randomly teleports like Drac. In fact, he does it more so than Drac. He's got these orbs that come out a la Dark Fact. They come all over the face and they're constant. So, you know, you want to get in the right position. You also want to avoid, you know, all the spheres of death. Now, as stated before, this is probably the hardest incarnation I've seen of Darm. In later renditions, they make him easy as pie. I mean, it's ridiculous. He's got two forms, but and they give you the shield magic, and they give you the Goddess's Ring, But you really don't need the... If you're really good, you don't even need the Staff of Shield. In fact, playing the DS version, I managed to kill Darm first time and not even go through all the shield magic MP. Yeah. He looks impressive in later editions, but he loses his hard factor. Unfortunately, yeah. You really gotta pick your hits, especially once you lose your shield, you kind of have to pick your hits. And this was rather frustrating. I think I fought this guy before this. I tried to fight him at level 60 and level 59 about 4 times each. I got my ass handed to me both times. Fortunately, I'm losing the battle here, too. Fortunately, you can't hear my frustration since this is post-recording, but yeah, I was pissed off, I think, around this point. And, yeah, I'm dead. So, let me figure out a better strategy to this guy. Hopefully it won't take me that long. So, yeah. Yeah, it took me a while. So, now it's time to face Darm for real this time. And watch as I go Zen on Darm. Alright, you evil, prehistoric bastard. Let's show how we do things downtown. And here is the Chronicles version of his theme called Termination. And it is badass. So, the strategy that I'm employing here is I go after him if I'm close to him. If I go my way, I'm going to try to avoid it, mainly because his spears, he tries to trap you in with his spears, and you have to avoid that. Like, he'll lure you, especially in the center, he'll try to lure you and all his spears of death will just rain upon you. You want to avoid that if possible. I'm more aggressive here because I'm using the shield. Once I lose it though, you'll see me go very conservative. As you can see, now I have to be patient, which is hard to do. Because one big mistake, you take a bunch of spears in the face, you're in a losing situation. Really gotta keep your cool in this fight, which is kind of interesting since the background's all fiery. This is a hard fight. And it's the final fight, which is unusual. Usually, especially later games, final boss battles aren't that hard. This one's refreshing, if not annoying. Alright. I cannot lose this here. I must finish this, but I cannot take any chances. Ooh. Like, yeah, it's getting close now because I took a risk. Okay, get down there. Almost dead. Got him! Woo! End of Ys 2, end of Ys series, and good boom! Darm is history. Shattered. Adol wins. Fatality. And that is it. Now all that remains is, well, credits and dialogue. Well, let's go ahead and take care of that. Everyone's face sparkles with happiness. Fina and Laird, the descendants of the Sixth Priest, and Lilia are all waiting for you. Now, note, Adol, you did it. You overcome the impossible. Tarf Hadal. Yes, you start realizing that just about everyone you've met is a descendant of Ys. Yes, our fighting skills are dazzling. But that's nothing compared to later games. Oh, trust me. Ys 6 is where it really gets fun. And Ys and Felghana. Was still a bit worried about the powers of the Black Pearl. Seriously, why do you fear a pirate ship? Oh, you mean that spear of fiery evil, sorry. Yes, safe, even though if it's a pearl, pearl's not crystal. It's actually compressed sand. I know that I should be smiling, but I can't hold back my tears of joy. Tarf, please don't cry, it'll make me cry too. And we have Maria Mesa. I should notice every single character here that's important, had dialogue, so yeah, you can tell who, yeah. Each of the 6 priests was voice or descendants. Wizard Dallas wanted me as his sacrificial lamb. He thought my cries of anguish would bring the other descendants out of hiding. Again, as I tried to explain before, Dallas's main goal was to sacrifice everyone to bring these sins to 6 priests so he can kill them, and thus get rid of them as an obstacle so Darm could take over. Reason why I did not die was because of the protection of the priest's bracelet. Okay, so yeah. They believed that they had awakened the goddesses. They knew that they had to kill us or they themselves would be face annihilation. So yeah, when the goddesses were waking up in their human forms, just when pretty much everything broke loose. And yeah, genocidal elimination. Yeah. Demons in their final solution. Peace has now returned to our world, the cost of many villagers' lives. So we will build a memorial on top of the belfry to commemorate their courage. Yes, we will make the east wall. Probably carved in... My gosh, you did it! Sorry, I had to laugh at that one. Yes, the ice wall Nultia will now be known as the Wailing Wall. Okay, maybe not. I knew you... Yeah. The chosen one who would lead our land to freedom. So we were William Wallace? No. By the way, I'd like you to come by our village soon. Everyone wants to see you. Evan is getting better, and he wants to congratulate you on your success. Sad Father of Indiana Jones is not sad anymore. It's me, Keith. You probably didn't recognize me without my pale green tint. Yes, that's right. Keith was originally human. In fact, his full name is Keith Fat. Long story of how he actually got cursed. Although, I mean, they'll kind of explain some of it here. It goes into greater detail in East's origin, actually. What actually happened to the facts. What a horrible experience I had, and really thought I would die in Burland prison. My life passed in front of my eyes, and then I focused on a single moment. I remember watching a beautiful sunset with my dear sister. She remarked on how she believed that not all the goons were bad. Moments later, we were ambushed by a pack of demons. The next thing I knew, she lay dead at my feet. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to rain on this celebration. Oh, what a downer. This is a happy occasion. We should talk about who killed who and how. Yeah, Monty Python reference. For the win! Anyway, thank you very much. No problems. I forget if the Super NES version has him, but I know in the Turbo version at Ys 4, Keith again plays a major part of the story. So, yeah, good to know. But yeah, Keith was turned into a demon by the fact... The thing is, well, Adolf, you've done a great job. You've done it. I can remember watching Darm Tower from the ground. Suddenly, I saw a bolt of light burst from the top of the tower into the skies. I never imagined that the bolt was actually you. You were just awesome that way. You are a leader of men and a model of courage, Adol. We need a soul like yours to inspire our devastated land and to restore our prosperity. We need your help. Yes, Asteria still needs your help. Please stay with us in Asteria. Adol, you were wonderful. And this is coming from Goban. Okay, let me tell you about a strange dream I had before coming here. In the dream, a mystic voice of harmony told me to go to Solomon's Shrine. She told me that the great land of Ys was coming down from the skies. When I awoke, I looked to find Ys right in front of me. I rushed into the shrine because I knew you must be in great danger. It was then that I gave you the silver harmonica. So yeah, Adol, you have changed our lives. It was the magic power of Ys that kept the land floating in the sky, out of harm's reach. And it was from the same power that the evil was created. Opposites born from the same source. Magic is mysterious indeed. Yes, indeed. Like a coin. We created the magic to make a better life, but we allowed ourselves to be manipulated. Yes, how ironic that we could be controlled, terrorized by our own innovations. Technically, that's what happened to Darm. Long story on that one. We sometimes allow our materialistic greed to overcome our simple needs. Very true. Words of wisdom by the thief. The only real need we have is love. All you need is love. Dun-na-na-na. All you need is love. Love. Love is all we need. Thank you there, Goban. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Oh, by the way, Colin was looking forward to seeing you. Yeah, unfortunately, Colin, or Doki, didn't show up. That makes me sad. He'll have a part later, in the ending. Note that I'm not actually controlling who I talk to. It's all set in stone. I can stop talking, and I control the speed of the talk. Oh, Adol, how glad I am to see you. I was awfully worried when you started out on your final battle. And now you are back alive. Okay, if you're gonna say something, spit it out, Fina. Not Fina, let it out, Lilia. I know you have a crush on Adol. Freaking Goban. Come on, go for it. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, please, Goban, don't embarrass me. And this is Lair. Our land was ripped apart over 700 years ago. We haven't seen our relatives since. Huh? Wait, what do you mean relatives? They may be talking about the Eldeen. This might be a reference to later games. I'm not sure. Or a reference to, you know, the people of Ys. You have provided us with this remarkable reunion. This is a most marvelous day. Yeah, I think they're talking about the descendants of the priest. I mentioned Eldeen. I'll talk about that in the credits. Now that magic power has been removed, our presence here is no longer needed. Well, what do you mean by that? It's time that the people start believing in themselves. Before we subside, question mark, we will make sure that only we, the goddesses, control the magic. Is that a good thing? I mean, I know you're good goddesses, but that's an RPG. Old RPGs, they're good, there won't anything happen. Trust me, that nothing happens. No, seriously on that one. And peace will live, you know, whatever. Throughout the coming ages, we'll never forget about you. ... at all. ... Yeah. We know what's coming next, folks. Fina and Adol are gazing into each other's eyes. Yeah, she has a major crush on us. Well, I guess we should let them be alone. Good call there, good call. It's a good idea, Maria. Maria says this. Well, Adol will be off now. Good luck.
Oh, Adol. I don't know what to say. How can I thank you for saving me? The basement of the shrine was such an eerie place. After that, I went to Jeva's house. I met a lot of people that I never knew before, and I learned a lot about the wonderful world of Ys. But the best thing that has happened to me is that I had a chance to meet you. For the first time in my life, I was able to speak with the heart of a girl. It is hard to feel human when your soul is of a goddess. Well, I must go. Blair is waiting for me. Adol, promise that you'll always remember the girl in me.
You can take that any way you want to, gang. But yeah. And that's it. Time for more credits. There we go. So yes, what's funny is later editions when the Elm go away, Lilia is a little hesitant to leave. She's the last one to actually leave, so yeah, that really shows the whole thing with the crush situation. Almost had a love triangle there, but yeah. And there's Lilia. Lilia. And badass sword, which can only mean Adol's around. What's funny is I've heard it pronounced Adol or Adol. There he is. Red-haired swordsman of redness and, yeah, badassery. He looks up into the skies. And there's Darm Tower, and there's mountain with Ys on top of it. And I believe that is Fina, and that is the magical, yeah, sensor ball of, there they are. There's Stogie! Of course they're messing around with Adol. And there's all the people from Mysteria. And as you can see, the two goddesses are flashing, turning blue, and turning into stone in order to seal the magic away. And I can't tell, but I think that's a kiss. Under the Rhoda tree. Sounds like it'd be a lovely ballad. There's Hysteria. There's town, and there is tower, and there's Ys, where it should be. Took 700 years, but it's back where it is. The circle is now complete. And this brings the story of Ys 1 and 2 to its conclusion. It's not the end of the series, not the end of the credits! Because now, here's the most awesome and weirdest thing I have ever seen in an ending to a video game. Get ready for it. I love this song. And now it's time for Ys Dance Party Go! Yes, Adol and Fina are dancing in the background as the credits play. It's just, it gets more weirder and funnier. Trust me. By the way, I believe the song is Till We Meet Again. And there's Lilia and there's Dogi. And Dogi just picks up Lilia and flashes the peace sign with giant hands. Okay, and Dogi sidewalks, because he's awesome that way. Dogi will appear in later, actually appears in just about every single Ys game. And there's Dulles, dickhead, doing the Cossack dance. Oh, I forgot to, yeah, sorry, that was my computer. Hold on, I gotta freaking fix that. Yeah, give me a second, I do fix it. And if you can see, yeah, that's Keith wearing a furry costume. Yeah, just walk off in shame. No, he's probably cosplaying. He's cosplaying, really. And there's Dark Fact. Watch him disco. Show me your moves. Yeah, Dark Fact's got some moves. Seriously, all the freaking villains except for Darm dance in this inning. And there's Slayer and whatnot. Sound director Toshiyuki CD audio arranged by Ryo Yonimitsu. There's the man. Here's the voice actors. Oppenheimer, Jim Cummings, Michael Bell, Shannon Beatty, Louise Valance. There's Thomas Church, Dan Gilvizan, and Derek Debbieberry, who's been in a lot of stuff, as has Louise Valance. Although I think she's done more acting. Look at all the quiz! And Alan Oppenheimer also did the narration. Interesting. They, for the most part, all these guys are well-known voice actors. Or actresses. Pretty cool. Unfortunately, the only time Ys actually has a really good voice track. Once Ys 3 happens, yeah, it hasn't been the same. Oh well. Licensed from Falcom, presented by Hudson Soft. And, well, that's the end. Ancient Ys finished, the end, as, yes, the ghost holds a flaming blue orb. So yeah, that's the game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I sure have. If you guys want to give this a try, by all means, it's on Wii Virtual Console, very accessible right now. You don't have to buy a TurboGrafx 16. I think it's like 800 points. So, now, there's some side stuff that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be talking to all the monsters in Adel's Roof form to get all their dialogue. I also have a bunch of deaths I had from Darm. If you guys want to see that in a montage very similar that I did the last game, let me know and I'll do that. Otherwise, it is a lot of footage. Yeah, I hate to admit that. Also, I might show some side things, whatnot, but for the most part, this is the end of the main game. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Next up on the LP circuit will be Klonoa. Thought I forgot that game, didn't you? So, till then, this is Brimstone signing off, and I will see you guys soon. Have a good day and whatnot. Take care. And thanks for watching.